Hello, collective. Okay, it's coming to have fun. I'm Noel backwards. Welcome back to Existing Between Worlds and Two Fifths. I know, right? I say I know, right? When I do that, I'm talking telepathically, but I don't know because you're thinking of words that you say. I can say them out loud, and the person that I'm talking to can still hear it. So, if that makes sense. So if I say something that don't make sense, like what you talk to, what you talking about, I'm answering out loud, but I'm talking telepathically. If that makes sense. Okay. All right. So this is fire signs, sun signs. That's what spirit wanted. Sun signs. I don't know why sun signs is specific, but fire sun signs. Okay. So I am now willing to forgive myself for remaining loyal to inaccurate information about myself. As children, everything we learn about ourselves comes from those around us. The most important thing we learn is the nature of our value and the depth of our worth. In far too many situations, children are given inaccurate information about themselves and the world. This information becomes the looking glass in which we see ourselves. Long after we discover that the information we have received is inaccurate, even when we have concrete evidence to disprove or contradict what we have been taught, we remain loyal to that information and the people who gave it to us. Many people struggle their entire lives trying not to contradict what they were told about themselves as children. This results in self sabotage. There comes a point in our lives when we must examine what we are doing and ask ourselves why. What would a person who does this need to believe in order to justify doing it? Until you are willing to contradict the impressions etched into your consciousness, you will find yourself struggling with what you know in your soul about yourself and what you have been told. Until today, you may have been struggling to reconcile what you know and feel about yourself with what you were told about yourself by parents and childhood caregivers. Just for today, examine the unconscious loyalties you may have to the inaccurate information you may have been provided. In your journal, write the first thought you have in response to the following questions. Who do I believe? What do I believe about myself? How do I demonstrate this belief? What do I remember being told about myself? How does my behavior support what I have been told? Your responses will provide you with important keys to creating a more positive and productive self image. Today, I am devoted to breaking all loyalties to inaccurate information about myself. Okay, so I guess that's self explanatory. We're not going to act like we all haven't been told things in our lives, throughout our lives, that has affected how we see our own selves and our adult, you know, energy. And so if somebody consistently says something to you, you know, somebody important or somebody you see as authority or as important or their word as important, then over time, you know, you see what they say as, you know, value. And so when they criticize you, you know, we take those things and we take them seriously. And we start to try to mold our own selves to change, like, what it is that they're saying about us or whatever, like whether it be good or bad. But basically, it just puts you in a place of being a people pleaser for real. And so you grow up not really knowing how you feel about yourself or what you like or what you want, depending on how you're being controlled. Because it's all like control mechanisms too, when it comes down to like people etching shit in your mind and your consciousness and make you think that you're a certain type of way. And so you tend to exude that behavior when people make you feel like, oh, you're this or you're that. And I remember learning in the class that I took that, like, what I said, if you continuously tell somebody something, eventually they'll start to exude that behavior. And I remember destructive. I used to always clumsy and destructive, bro. I used to always drop shit. I always be like dropping stuff all the time and destructive. I always broke shit. But it always was, it always did used to be a fucking accident. I swear it used to be an accident. But it's like, why is you so destructive? And they like say don't call like a child bad or don't call them something because if you keep calling them, they'll be that. And I realized that was like, you bad as shit, like keep saying it and realize that that child really be bad as shit. And it's because you like speaking it into existence in their energy, you really making them be that way for real. A person's character don't have anything to do with the choice that they make. And I was just talking about that, like, just because you do something bad don't make you a bad person. It means you made a bad choice. Now, if you consistently do something, then that's when you can say somebody's a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing that I was saying. Basically, like a serial killer is called a serial killer because they do it consistently. They're always doing the shit. But a person who have murdered someone, that's a person who made a decision. We don't know what the circumstance of that choice was, but being a serial killer is like, it's not even a really an excuse to why you're doing that. Something wrong with your ass. Hold on. But at the end of the day, we have to just like, I don't know, start understanding and looking at and thinking about what we really believe about ourselves, yourself, and what you can't answer. You need to try to figure out why you can't answer it. And it's more than likely it's because whatever it is that comes in that place is something that someone else put there. So I have to learn how to just like release those things and like relearn how you feel about you, because sometimes we don't know how we feel about us because we be so used to worrying about what somebody else feel about us, and it don't matter what they feel because everybody's gonna feel differently about you, and some people gonna like you and some people not gonna like you, and some people gonna like this and some people not gonna like that. So how are you going to conform to all of those different opinions about you unless you're just going to be a shapeshifter and just change into the person that everybody wants you to be when you get around them? It's like, no, you can't do that. You gotta be who you want to be, and then let people gravitate to your aura. And the right people, you want to align with the right people if you're in the right energy. What you want wants you. Okay. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Mm-hmm. Journey. It's time to prepare for your journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Okay. Follow your own rhythm. Mm-hmm. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So, sacred food. Unleash your creativity. Hmm. Okay, so basically, if this was tarot, this is saying what you want once you basically somebody's been healing in solitude, or it could be two people have been healing. Since it say what you want once you, two people could be healing in solitude, and now that they have balanced their shadow side, it's time for them to start their journey. And this right here, why I keep laughing is because it's sacral healing. So this is just giving sexual healing, child. Love at the bottom of the deck. Home, family, tribe. Mm-hmm. Alchemy. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. So, manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation. Step 1. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Okay. Oh, okay. Have faith. Protection. Okay, so back to if this was tarot, right? Home. So this family is saying that somebody has alchemized whatever they sent. Somebody's trying to manifest this home. And this family is trying to cause confusion, make things unclear. But Spirit is saying, have faith in your alchemy because you protect it. What do you feel? The Fairy Time wants you to experience every moment fully to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Trust yourself. Shock of the new. The perfection of your life. Be the hunter, not the hunted. What is already with you? Release the dark wound, let love live. So what do you feel this person feel like it's time for them to trust themselves? They're ready to trust themselves and make decisions for them, their own life, follow their own intuition. And they're ready to let love live. Outshine the darkness. shadow side, basically. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Somebody really released the past. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Healing, power of attraction. So they've been this couple been having telepathic messages through music, healing messages through music that is helping them continue to trust and venture forward past temptation. Instead of the music bringing sadness, is helping them heal each other and their inner child. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of northern lights say you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Spirit is in reverse, so Spirit is saying you don't have to hold your dreams back. Reveal your dreams and believe in your magic, because it is real, child. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention for the highest good of all. Take your mask off. Defend to the end the worthwhile against the grain spirals of manifestation. So this person has learned that they can trust their gifts, and they're ready to show that they trust their gifts. And they don't want to hide that they have gifts from the people who they're comfortable showing this to. They're ready to basically show that that's what is hidden. And because they're doing this, they about to manifest some shit, some good shit. The world wants to be written. Restore and replenish. Inspiration. This person went through a transformation and restored their whole in their soul. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that the peace of mind is possible. The peace of mind is possible. Dream a beautiful dream. Discover your life purpose. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So this person went through a transformation, and the hole that was in their soul, they feel with love, and they are inspired to live their life purpose, because them surrendering and going with the flow helped them learn how to transform themselves and use the inspiration around them while they were doing so, that opened their heart so that they could discover their dreams, or what they dream is what their life purpose is. But they had to accept their gifts and shit first. When spring approaches to the flower phrase, urge you to spring into action. If there is something you've been mainly thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Heaven sent. Spirit is saying, whatever you doing, he sent it for your ass to be doing it. Visions of life beyond death. This person is. Can you connecting? This person is connecting with these people who have them, and they are accepting that because the pride is in reverse. They have accepted that. Wow. They free from judgment, free to live, going beyond normal. Beauty. Focus on the light. So this person is just surrendering and just gonna go with what spirit tell them to do, what their angels guide them to do, finding balance, going to go and get their wishes. Releasing shit that was holding them back, realizing that they're not of this world. Every journey starts with a single step. See? Find balance. Find a balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap, but this was in reverse. So this person is balanced already, and they want to show who they truly are and stop playing the victim and take action towards love. Softly, softly, tender touch. Letting go of conscious connections. Letting go of things that they say what you mean. New beginnings. Letting go of ways that they used to doing things, like how they used to doing things. Stand on their word. Phoenix rising. How teachable are you? Divination and rejection. This person is rejecting magic. So they can start over because they learned it. They are the magic. They don't need magic. Letting go of the way that they thought about things. They're learning from the people around them, doing their own research. That it's okay to ask for help. And realizing that they've been procrastinating. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Collaborative dreaming and patience. So this person feel like they found light within something that was holding them back, and yeah, the people around them help them push through. It's time to go furry spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Self love. Mm. Mm-hmm. You want me to say this? Hold on. Okay, so mm-hmm. All right, the spirit is saying somebody. But spirit, you said sun sign down. That's not the sun sign. Oh, because the person is watching. Okay, so this is not a fire sign that this message is for at this time, but you'll know who you are. Spirit is saying that you are self sabotaging yourself because of your sexuality. And you need to know that believing is what you see. Like, what you see is true. Like, this person that you trying to sell, that you mad at for knowing about your sexuality, they love themselves too much for you to keep trying to keep them in these cycles. You can't keep them stuck. And they know about you and this person that you creeping and shit with. That's the same sex. And so let me see. After the storm, listening for truth in the world, not of the world, releasing. When it's all said and done, you just need to listen and realize what you think is what it is. This person that you're doing this to is not of this world. They're not from here. Okay? They're not from here, and that you a sellout, and you're receiving the truth. This is like the Ace of Swords right now. That's the truth. Bring it into form. You need to walk away from the people that you're dealing with, because big bold vision. I don't know. What you hear at this time, that's what this just came out. It's what you need to be listening to. Whoever the fuck you working with, finna have your ass in trouble, child. Spirit is saying you need to spend time with him. And you need to heal yourself. And you need to have the courage to walk with spirit, because you know the right thing to do. And right now you trapped. It says entrapment. She feels, she knows. New birth guarded vigilantly. Lost and found. So what you saying, spirit? Faith in the process. What's that? Oh, spirit is saying whatever you, okay, to this person, spirit is saying that it's a birth, it's a child that you trying to hide from a person, but the person knows about the child. Like the person feels it. That's why I say she feels, she knows. The person intuitively know that you got something going on, that you hide in this child. And spirit is saying that this child is about somebody from the past. And you want to keep it for money. That's what it's saying. Spirit said that this feminine energy, hold on, because this don't even belong here. Wish wisely. Um, oh, what? Okay, child. Okay, so Spirit is saying that I'm trying not to say names. Y'all know I know it's specifically who we talking to here, right? But, okay, hold on. So the masculine did spell work, like love spells, on the person from the past. And I'm gonna tell this masculine, stop doing motherfucking spell work on my youngin' child, because I'm finna smack the shit out of your motherfucking, what's them shit called? Them fucking milk duds. Bitch, do another fucking spill, my youngin. You motherfucking bald head, motherfucking Ninja Turtle looking bitch. Alright, that's for that masculine. Because I know it's you doing it. Alright, anywho. Side note. So, the masculine been doing love spills on the old feminine. Side note, I'm not the old feminine. The other old feminine. The other old feminine, right? That's pregnant. And he had, okay, the feminine that's like intuitively knowing what the fuck is going on that he trying to hide the baby from. He got moves and shit he got going on with her, like money moves, and he promising the one that's pregnant, the money moves. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if it makes sense, if y'all can read them in between them lines. So, like, whatever, like, say me and you was planning on going to go rob the bank, and we like, all right, boom, we gonna go do this. We gonna steal $1 million from the bank. But the whole time, I'm telling so and so that I'm going to go steal $1 million from the bank, and I'm going to bust down with them. So basically, they going to make the move with the one person, but get out on the one person and take it back to the other person type vibes. Wait for winter in reverse. Okay. And the child. The phrase of playfulness reminds you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Due to the okay, this is new. Okay, so basically saying the child was not conceived in the wintertime. The child was conceived recently. Pay attention to the signs. It say pay attention to the sign, inspiration, and the trust. Follow your intuition. Help from above. You're being helped right now to get the fuck, okay? This tree, dry air will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Come together. Sexual arts celebration. This is another fucking energy. So somebody sending temptation from keeping people from coming together. But these people they know each other from a different place, basically. So it's no way of like manipulating this person or whoever, because they see each other as gifts to each other. And they they know that spirit guided them together. So that's what they plan to do. And spirit said, pull karma cards real fast. Earth magic in reverse. So whoever's doing magic in reverse, that's coming back. Yeah, earth magic in reverse to keep somebody isolated from their creativity and keep them in confusion and shit. Peace and serenity is in the upright child. Energies to meet the challenge of your desires regarding resulting from the honesty and strength of. Affirmation for healing the heart. Strength and resilience. So somebody got the confidence to face the challenges regarding their heart. This is an Aries that's going through this at this time. And this magic that's being done on them is not working, is what Spirit is saying. They're following their dreams at this time, child. And this is the last message for you guys. Choose well, then give it everything you've got. Almost everything we do in life involves making a choice. We're talking about the big ones here. For example, marriage. If you decide on someone but are hesitant to commit, you may have made the wrong choice. If you have thought long and hard about it, consider all the options, the pros and the cons. Don't go in half-hearted. Commit. Kick away the ladder and give it everything you've got. What does friendship mean to you? Think about friendship, how you define it, and why you bestow this special trust on specific individuals. We are often polite to strangers, not knowing if they are friend or foe. Friendships form as doubts slip away, and we let them into our affections through words and actions. We should be open to the offer of friendship if it pleases us. He who exercises no forethought but makes light of his opponents is sure to be captured by them. Therefore, soldiers must be treated in the first instance with humanity, but kept under control by means of iron discipline. This is a certain road to victory. At the critical moment, the leader of an army acts like one who has climbed up a height and then kicks away the ladder behind him. He carries his men deep into hostile territory before he shows his hand. Okay, so don't be afraid of the unknown, right? And decide what friendship means to you. And when you decide what friendship means to you, you'll be able to decide what everything else means to you too. And don't be afraid to either walk away or take a leap of faith, whichever one you resonate with. Either way it goes, you gotta make a decision, right? We can't do what are we doing with our lives besides the basic things, which is like what? Going to work, taking the kids to school, basic bullshit, right? Every day. So when you think about outside of that shit, what is we doing? What are we literally doing outside of that? When you're not partying or doing this or doing that, when you think about your life and you think about the basic things that we have to do to survive anyway. What are you doing? What are contributing to the world and to humanity in a positive way, besides like indulging in shit that consumes your shadow all the time, right? Like, it's easy to do negative things because positive things seem to be long, boring, and just like meh. But sometimes you can just find the good in positive behavior when you realize the outcome being positive gives you is not really about being boring or whatever the case may be. It's more so about exchanging energy to the universe, right? And to people and to the world. Who are you to society? Who are you to yourself? And what do you contribute? It don't have to be like, what do you blatantly waking up and giving to the next motherfucking person? But at the end of the day, it's like, what are you doing with yourself that's active and productive, that is helping the next person, but also helping yourself, right? Because it got to be an equal give and take. You don't want to just be going around splurging your energy for nothing, unless it's something that you enjoy doing because you got free will and you can do that if you want. But make sure it's not draining you. And anything that you love should not drain you, right? It should be pouring back into you. So as long as that's happening and you're being built up at all times in everything that you're doing, you can't really go wrong. But at the same time, you gotta be mindful. You gotta always be mindful of the consequences. Like, we have free will to do whatever we want. Like, we can do good, we can do bad, we do whatever we want in life, but we are not free of the consequences to the choices that we make either, right? So that's the most mindful part about having free will, is that you can do what you want, but you can't get away from the consequences to what you do. So in exchange of the game, you gotta get played, right? So you gotta realize that even when you get away with something momentarily, at some point you gotta pay the piper, because the energy has to recycle, it has to come back. And so that's why they say don't give out what you can't take in, because at some point we all get put in a position that we try to put the next person in, or we have put the next person in, or we get put in circumstances that we put other people in, so we can understand and learn why we should not, or why it was a good idea to do what we did, or why it was not a good idea to do what we did. But we have the experience, the same experiences we create for other people, we have to have our turn at experiencing it. And if it's not about you putting that energy out while you're experiencing it, it's lessons about yourself that you need to learn. And the only way that spirit is saying that you're gonna learn them is through putting you through rough shit. Because some people don't learn things by just telling them. Some people literally have to go through the mud to actually see or feel or get the picture of what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's lessons about self. We all gotta go through lessons about ourselves and lessons about other people. That's another way of surviving, right? You gotta be able to survive. You gotta be able to endure. And so it's it's a lot to how we deal with things. But in order to master dealing with things in the proper way, you gotta master yourself. So you run around not know who you are, or, you know, pushing everything about yourself that you need to fix or change or look at to the side and act like it's not important. At some point, it's going to come to the forefront and it's going to be important, and you're not working on it or you haven't worked on it. It's going to make a space where you cannot focus or you can't get through something, or it's going to be hard for you to get through something because you haven't worked on this within yourself. So it's going to trigger you, and you're going to be faced with decisions and challenges and shit in life because you don't work on yourself. You're not facing anything that you go through, anything that's hard, you run from it, you push it to the side, or you find a blanket to throw over it so that you can't see it, but it's still there. And so that's what I got for you guys tonight. And I'm gonna catch you guys because I think I gotta go on to the next sign now. Alright.